So this video isn't a pack opening video. This is a video because somebody asked me what my Top Shot strategy was as far as investing goes. And so I thought I would go over that and how much it's changed since I first started about a month ago, which feels like a year ago, to be honest, with everything that's been going on in the market. So when I first started, it was the same strategy as everybody else, just get as many packs as possible and hold on to them. I'm trying to do this for the long term, not any day trading as much as possible. And I was fortunate enough to get a hollow pack recently and sold the hollow to be able to take our initial investment out that my wife and I spent in Top Shot and set that aside so that if everything crashes, we're not really losing very much money. And long term, it probably would have been better just to keep that money in the market, but it's just kind of a risk mitigation is just to take the profits that, or not the profits, but the initial investment that we made. So I sold the hollow, and that gave me not only the initial investment to be able to take out, but also some money to play around with. And I decided that since the Series 1 MGLEs had 18 challenges that went all the way through and into Series 2, I figured Series 2 would probably have, close to that amount. Even if it's only half of that, I think it would still be profitable. So my idea was to keep the three rare cards that I got, the MGLE 2s, and then whenever I noticed half of them were distributed, so I thought when the other half dropped, it would lower the prices even more, and I could just load up on these MGLEs, wait for the first challenge. Whichever one I had that was in the first challenge, I could sell for a premium and go buy two or three others and just kind of rinse and repeat until I had a good majority of the MGLEs. Because I also realized they don't recycle the MGLE players for the challenges. Once they've been in the challenge, that's it for them. So that's also a benefit to the strategy. What I didn't see happening was a complete explosion in the market where the cheaper MGLEs that were going for $120, $130, all of a sudden the minimum is $500, and that basically priced me out of that strategy. So I had to adjust and do something different. Now, concurrently with that strategy, I was also doing the Cool Cat Association strategy where you notice how every Cool Cat player in the second Cool Cat Challenge had some kind of cat association, whether they went to Kentucky and they were a former Wildcat, or Arizona Wildcat, or Missouri Tiger. All 10 of 10 had some kind of cat association. So I went through and I found the players that also had a cat association that hadn't yet been used for the challenge. And that was players like Nerlens Noel, Jordan Clarkson, Hamidou Diallo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and a few others. And so when they were $3 each, I loaded up on 25 Noels, 12 Jordan Clarksons, a couple Diallos, a couple SGAs, just waiting for when they might be used for a challenge. Because looking at the TJ McConnell and the Will Barton, those prices exploded. So I thought, hey, pick up a whole bunch of Noels at $3. Well, I had gotten 25 Noels and I had gotten 12 Jordan Clarksons. And basically, I was just tired of buying at that point. And the prices add up. So I checked CryptoSlam to see what the market was doing. And I noticed somebody else saw what I was doing. And they proceeded to buy 250 Jordan Clarksons, raising the price on those quickly. He was just buying those out. And so I went back to getting a few more Noels before finally just calling it quits. Because, I don't know, I didn't want to spend all my bank on this strategy. So, that strategy hasn't really played out yet. I'm still waiting for the third challenge to see if Noel or Jordan Clarkson is on there. Now, the prices have gone 3x anyways, or 10x actually. So I could sell them right now, but I'm still waiting because I saw the Will Barton effect where I don't know, he was $5 and now he's close to $250. And TJ McConnell was $2 and he up in the $15 or $20 range. So the Cool Cat Challenge really inflates those prices. But not being able to do the MGLE, I looked to see what else was undervalued. And I noticed there were quite a few, 20 to 30, where you could go to a player that, was like $2 or $3 at the time, check to see the prices of the serial numbers 10 and under, 1 through 10. And I found there was about 25 that could be purchased for $300 or less. So I start selling some stuff to get a bankroll again, and I buy 8 of these moments with a serial number between 4 and 10. And then I also bought one that was a number 13 because it was just a great value. It was outside the strategy, but I couldn't pass it up. Because my thinking on that is, I know nobody wants an Al Horford or a Troy Brown Jr. or an expensive Jordan Clarkson in the top 10. But I think in a year or two from now, when the mint sizes are above 100,000, the odds of you being able to own a serial number under 10 will be extremely rare. Kind of like the status symbol of having a legendary cosmic, right now. Like, basically nobody has those except for a few ballers out there. So it's hard enough to get one in a pack. My wife and I have bought close to 20 packs and we've never gotten close. I think the closest we've gotten is at number 75. And of course the hollow, it was at a 99 and I got a number 28. So technically the 28th the lowest, but just general pack wise, 75 is the lowest, and then it was like 360 was the next lowest one. So when they start to be 100,000, you're really having low odds for getting one of those. And I think the prices of those will jump quite a bit. I don't know. I just think it's cool to be able to have a moment with a serial number between 1 and 10. And now I've got 8 of them in case in the future it becomes desirable. And if not, I didn't spend more than $300 on any of them. So that's the current strategy. I'd love to hear what you guys have as a strategy right now. Doesn't really seem like anything is a wrong strategy at the moment because everything goes up so much. But, I guess I'll show you some of the things I have. Number 10, Jordan Clarkson. Number 13, Mitchell Robinson. That was the one I didn't want to pass up. It was pretty cheap. Troy Brown Jr., number 10. I think that was $100. Al Horford, number 4. I think that was $299. Darius Bazley, number 9. I think was like $150. Nerlens Noel, number 7. Marcus Smart, number 9. Marcus Smart, number 10. Otto Porter Jr., number 5. Again, these are guys that you're not going to want to go out and get, but one of these days you might want a serial number 1 to 10, and I've got 8 of them. I don't know. Maybe nobody wants that, and I'm the only one that cares, but I guess I'll find out in a year or two. And the reason I priced these for sale for $13 is because obviously, I don't want to accidentally sell this number 7 Noel because I've got like 30 other ones that I plan to put on the market. So it's just kind of protection for me not to sell them on accident. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your strategies. I'd love to hear it.